Okay. Yeah, I'm really excited about the win. You know, we started making shots early. We were playing well, and they amped up their intensity, and we kind of got on our heels a little bit. But you know, I like the guys' focus at halftime, and you know, when we came up, you know, they got the open three to start the second half, but fortunately they missed it. And then, you know, I don't know how many consecutive times we scored, but I thought we just played really, really well, moving it, screening, sharing it, executing, being selfless, and knocking down shots. And once we extended the lead, we did a really good job of taking time off the clock and executing against their little run and jump and executing down the stretch. So really happy for these guys. You know, Namdi has been shooting the ball really, really well in practice. You know, and he made some to start the game last time, and I didn't have him in the game to end the last one, and you know, I knew I wanted to get him a lot of minutes today and reward him for his activity defensively and his shot making, and he played really well, as did Nick, and so I'm just really happy for these two, and I'm happy for the team.
John, usually the defensive side of things comes a little later for guys who are newer to this level. You know, you had a lot of turnover from last year's team. How have they been able to be so good so soon?
Yeah, no, you know what? You know, it all starts with the senior and the upperclassmen leadership. You know, I think they saw the importance of it being in the program for the last 2 years, what it did for us last year, you know, and what it brought to the table for us. And they've been all business. And when you have a lot of new guys that really don't understand the importance of the preparation, you know, not just the importance of executing during the game, but the preparation part of it, and they got good leadership with that preparation, that's where it starts with. So these guys take it seriously. They trust us as coaches, you know, and they go out and they just work really hard to execute the game plan, you know, and you know, we don't run a lot of different defenses, so they know what our expectations are. You know, and it's getting better and better, so we're very pleased.
Nick, how have you gone about taking on that mantle of responsibility as the senior here after the graduation of that class last year?
I think it really just comes down to just wanting to win. You know, I mean, just us being our last year, so we don't want to have any regrets coming toward the end of the year. So just trying to win every game and be those leaders for the young guys, just stepping up and trying to do the best we can each and every day.
And Namdi, I think this is a career high for you. What was working well for you today?
I mean, my shots been feeling pretty good, so I just put it up.
And just coming from last year, you know, a lot of opportunity available for playing time this year. You sort of take that as an opportunity to really develop your game this year.
Yeah, definitely. It's nice to get more time, more opportunities, so I just have to take advantage of it.
Hey, John, talk about, you know, it just seemed like Monmouth goes on the run, and Micah Seaboard really just shot the ball well, especially that three at the end of the first half. And what kind of changed, it seemed, I guess, what kind of changed when he came out of the game?
Yeah, listen, you never want to see anybody get hurt. I feel really bad for him, you know. He shoots it at 46% overall. He's you know, one of the top players in the league, and he had a sub-performance at Quinnipiac, so I kind of knew, and we kind of knew he was going to come out and be ready to go today. So he got hot in the first half, you know, and it's really unfortunate that he went down in the second half. I mean, you know, you never want to see that. You know, I just thought we were playing really well as a team right from the start in the second half, and we just kind of just kept it rolling ourselves after he left the game.
Nick, 14 in the second half. What did you feel like you needed to? What did you feel like you needed to do to kind of get this thing going? To kind of, as they say, just like really try to put this game out of reach, because it did kind of seem like Monmouth was kind of going shot for shot with you. So what kind of changed?
Just trying to step up and be a leader, being more aggressive on the offensive end, being active on the defensive end. You know, once you get your shot going, you actually want to play a little bit more harder on defense and just try to continue to just be that leader out there.
Yeah, and for Namdi, you know that I have the great honor of dealing with your brother at Temple, being that I live back in the Philly area. What is it like, I guess, being one of many, I guess, brothers to play Division I basketball together. What is that like?
It's awesome. You know, we've always been pretty competitive growing up, going at each other. You know, one-on-one, playing king of the court and stuff like that. And to be able to all, you know, play college basketball at the same time is great. It's amazing.
Coach, talk about the play of Julian Powell with the big guys getting in foul trouble early, giving you 15 minutes, 6 points, 4 rebounds. Just talk about his play in general.
No, he was tremendous. I mean, without him, we're not winning this game. And to have success over an extended period of time, it's a total team effort, and guys have to be ready to step up when their number is called. You know, he helped win the game at Lafayette. 2 out of our 7 wins. He had a big his hands on in a big way. He's a guy that we believe in. We believe in his talent, his length, his activity. He's trying to play 2 positions, so he's still learning both, and I think he's going to get better and better as this year goes on. So we're not going to be afraid to call his number, and we expect good things from him as the year continues.
John, what was missing from the effort at Fairfield that you were able to get today to ride as a victory?
We turned it uncharacteristically. We had 12 turnovers in the first half, and they had about 18 points in transition on us. It's really hard to beat Fairfield when you give them points in transition. They kind of got up in us and kind of got us on our heels, First league game, a lot of new guys playing in an arena. They were playing really hard. We just uncharacteristically turned it over. We know we have to work at that moving forward. But at the same time, we felt good coming into this one, considering we didn't shoot the ball well at all from 3, and we had 18 turnovers, and with 2 minutes to go, it was a 5 or 6 point game. So, we felt good about ourselves moving forward. We know what we need to fix. We know what we're good at. We just got to get better, play to our strengths and get better at our weaknesses, and we'll continue to do that as we go along. All right, thank you.